Nick, we are live here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. It's the second day of revealing the nominees. Are you excited?
It's a big day. This is yesterday was fun. We got to announce some great what we do, the books and the decks. But today is a little bit more exciting because we got some names associated with these things.
Yeah, I'm super stoked to reveal this stuff because we've got some really great stuff to share. The P3 products are fantastic because you and I have worked on them and been seriously like involved in them. But the really great part is that the real heavy lifting was done by the artists. So there is some amazing artists and some amazing products that we're going to nominate for awards. But the partner program is the one I'm really stoked about because that is something we had nothing to do with. There are people all around the world who are inventing magic, wanting to share it with the community, and they went through the amazing the incredible process of like filming it, putting it on, putting it out there, and promoting it themselves. And there are some big tricks that made it out there. I mean, it's exciting.
I think some of the best tricks this year, I think, came out of the Penguin Magic partner program. So it's going to be amazing to give some recognition to those people and just tell everybody what the Penguin Magic Partner Program is. But we'll get to that, when we get to the category as well. We got 90 Day Fiance in the chat first. Actually, did he change his? Oh no, I don't know if he extended his username, but he's definitely got 69 in letters now as well. And Caden Greenbelt Blatt is out there. He also wants to know what a service you use to set up the streams, Erik.
Oh yeah, so we use Streamlabs. A lot of the art that you see is actually created by Nick Lacapo. He's doing all the cool graphics, and then the music you hear behind us is Stream Beats from Harris Heller. It's a really great thing in the streaming world that prevents DMCA strikes, so that we can have some background music. But yeah, it's all Streamlabs, and then we use a variety of different software to collaborate the thing together. You can hit me up on Instagram at Erik Tate if you want to talk more about streaming. I've talked to a lot of magicians since the start of all this craziness about getting people online, doing your streams, and doing some stuff. So I'd love to talk more about that. But let's talk about the nominees today, Nick.
Yeah, do you want to get started?
Well, just real quick, I wanted to acknowledge the Facebook chat here. We've got Cyril Thomas, Brett Morton, and Noah Hutton are joining us. James F. Bailey III says, "Will the audio work? That is the question." I sorted that out. I see you, James.
I did get your text today. James is working on a new version of insurance policy.
Oh,
what's going on?
Excited.
Yeah,
about
he sent
that.
it to me. I got it in my pocket. I won't expose it, James, to the world.
I'm real excited because so Clark Payne is on. Clark is a super awesome dude I met at 4F. But more importantly, Terry Ward is watching. Super excited to have Terry. Yeah, I feel like we've made it if Terry Ward is watching us.
What's going on, Terry? It's good to have you.
And then over on Twitch, I Heart Monster says hello. And then also Dallas tuning in. He says, so will these lists be put on the website somewhere? We are going to be getting to that. We're going to be voting is going to start Monday on this, and we're gonna be putting quite a bit of those things out there. You're going to see a lot of the action on the voting on the Penguin Magic's Facebook and Instagram. But let's actually take a look at the schedule real quick. So yesterday we talked about the deck of the year and the nominees for the book of the year, but today, like Nick said, it's very exciting because we're going to be talking about some actual people with the P3 products of the year and the partner of the year. Tomorrow, we'll be revealing the nominees for download of the year and the inventor of the year. And then, of course, on Sunday is the big ones, trick of the year and lecturer of the year. I'm super excited about all of those. But Nick, I think we should get to the nominees. What do you say?
Yeah, so everybody knows for the P3 Product of the Year what this is. This is kind of like, almost an internal award for us, Erik. We work really hard every year to produce not only downloads that you can get on Penguin Magic, which is going to be its own category, but actual physical products. And we really ramped up this process of creating physical products over the last 5 years to get it to the point where we're at right now. And we work with just artists from anywhere. So if you have a good idea, like, hey, I got a deck of cards, like a crazy gimmick deck, or here's a device that does something that's totally impossible, we will work with the artist to try to make that thing, make great packaging for it, and then get it out to the public. So if you have an idea out there of some wild magic trick that you want to create, Penguin might be the way you want to go to get that done. So the things that are nominated in this category were the most popular P3 products this year, as in the ones that we worked with an artist and designed in-house. All right, so these were just the most popular ones of the year. So whenever you're ready, Erik, let's let them have it.
All right, let's get to it. Here we go. And the nominees are Backfire, Bipolar, Pocket Nightmare, Revamp, Ring in the Bell, Snaps. I mean, some pretty seriously solid products there.
Yeah, they're all really, really great. Snaps was an incredible trick all year. Same with Pocket Nightmare, because both of those kind of came out earlier this year. And then you get some ones that gained a lot of steam here at the end of the year, like Revamp and even Ringing the Bell. So, Bipolar was a great trick that just a lot of people had a lot of fun with earlier on this year. And then, of course, which one am I missing there? Oh, Backfire.
Backfire
as well.
That was the one that I thought was just amazing, because our Paul Wilson came in and showed us that, and I've been doing the original Ricochet for years, and when he showed, and I knew intimately how Ricochet worked, and when he showed us Backfire, I was like, I have no idea how that works. It's super good. Pocket Nightmare, another one that just fooled the pants off me. I know the first time that you showed me video of Max Maven performing Backfire, I couldn't believe it.
Pocket Nightmare.
Pocket Nightmare. I would love to see Max Maven perform Backfire. Yeah, but when Max Maven, that video of Max Maven performing Pocket Nightmare, I was just like, this is insane, because he hands the deck over to people. I know I worked a lot with Snaps this year. There was a lot of stuff that I had fun with. I really enjoyed checking out a lot of the stuff that occurred in the Facebook group. Bipolar was a lot of fun to perform, especially because with you, me, and Popa all jamming ideas in addition to the ones that the creator put out there. There was just so much we could do with it. Ringing the Bell was really, really satisfying to release, because it's such a different trick, and bells are so magical. And of course, Revamp just blew my mind the first time I saw it. It's an astonishing revelation, and the method is really bonkers.
Yeah, great group of tricks, all deserving of the P3 Product of the Year award. So it's going to be exciting to get everybody's vote out there. We'll have more details on the vote later this week. The voting won't start till Monday, so you don't have to worry about that. That we will have all the details, but before then. So yeah, amazing group of tricks.
Yeah, I think so. I think the voting is going to be really hard on this one. No. Accidentally was revealing stuff a little too soon there. Yeah, all six of those are really great tricks, and it's very exciting to see how the voting goes. I mean, they're all really amazing, and the award goes to the creator of the effect, because they did all the heavy lifting on this. But I think we should get to the one that I think everyone is interested in, which is the partner program. Nick, maybe you can talk a little bit about the partner program, and maybe talk a little bit about how people get into it, what it is, and the fact that these products are these are self-produced that wound up on Penguin Magic.
A lot of people know, but there is a program on Penguin Magic where you can kind of just create your own store, right? You can upload your own effects and sell them. There's a process that you have to go through, just like to check to make sure that you're a real person. And then there is a filtering process, so you just don't release somebody else's stuff, or make sure that it's at least pretty good. But it's really on the creator and whatever they want to create and whatever they want to sell. So the tricks in this next category are only from that program, the partner program. And like I mentioned at the beginning, some of these were the best tricks this year.
Yeah,
I really think so. I'm always fascinated to see whenever there's a trick that shows up in the top 20 list on Penguin Magic, and I'm like, what is that? Because I have a pretty good grasp of like what comes out from Murphy's and stuff that we produce, right? But when there's a trick that I've never seen, like with a different name in the top 20, like what is that? And usually that's like a partner program trick, just somebody that released a trick and then did some self-promotion to sell it. So yeah, I think you guys are going to really enjoy seeing what tricks got nominated this year.
All right, I think we should get to it. Let's take a look at the nominees for partner tricks of the year. And the nominees are amazing floating pen. Faith Hacker. Foresight. Fragment. Sortable. Virtual Triumph. A whole bunch of amazing tricks. I think that we've got some fantastic nominees here. Let's talk a little bit about them. We got the amazing floating pen, which surprised both of us. Just one day, it was at the top of the top 20, and it went absolutely nuts. And I know a lot of people liked it. It was great for virtual shows.
I really like this trick. I mean, anytime you get any floating stuff, I think we've all kind of been in this world and know what to expect. But like, there's some extra moments here that I thought were really clever. You know that I love levitating stuff, right?
Yeah.
And like, it's like really kind of quite impressive, especially for the price of this. I think it's only $5 on Penguin Magic, and you're going to get like a nice little solid levitation piece here. That's great for video. I mean, I think there's a way that you can do it live. It's just that video is going to be really strong on that one.
Oh yeah. And then, of course, following that up is an action. Actually, I can see something going on in the Facebook chat right now. It was Faith Hacker by Cyril Thomas got the nomination, and I can actually see Cyril Thomas in the Facebook chat freaking out. No way! A bunch of like shocked face emojis, a whole bunch of people congratulating him. He says he's so happy. I mean, you deserve the nomination. It's amazing. We got introduced to you through Band Action, and then everyone you followed that up with Faith Hacker, and it just blew the doors off the site. I mean. It's really no wonder it got the nomination.
Yeah, and then if I failed to mention it before, it's because these are the most popular partner tricks this year in order. Like, the only other thing we did was take into account like reviews. So if something came out recently, we kind of like melded that together. But it wasn't even close. These 6 tricks were the most obvious, most popular partner tricks this year.
Oh yeah, I mean, Foresight is on there. It's I mean, like this is some of like the real work behind how Colin McLeod does some of his like really direct mind reading on television. And when I was interviewing him for the Penguin Magic podcast earlier this year, he was really excited for it to come out to really share those secrets with people. Virtual Triumph, another one, like. Not a surprise that this is nominated, just because like it was sort of the first like real breakout trick of the virtual magic as virtual magic sort of started to become a thing. I mean, a really great trick, and Adrian LaCroix has continually released other effects, and people just keep going back to Virtual Triumph. I mean, it was on Fool Us. I mean, it's an amazing effect. Was. Yeah,
made it on Fool Us, and if you know Adrian at all, this trick, I mean, which is the one that he started with, he's come up with others since, has kind of just like started his whole career all of a sudden. I mean, I just saw photos of him in New York City with David Blaine and Garrett Thomas the other day. Like,
it was wild.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't live in New York. So
no, I don't think he does. Some other amazing tricks on here that I think we should definitely mention. Sortable is a really interesting sort of in the hands triumph that doesn't have a table. It's got some really convincing displays.
Yeah, really this cool. One's close to your heart, isn't it, there, Eric?
Yeah, I saw that when we were like looking through the nominations. I was like, what is Sortable? That flew past my radar, and then all of a sudden I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, that's a trick that I'm really upset that I didn't invent. It's super good. And of course, Fragment also. Fragment, fantastic.
Fragment.
Number effect. Really good.
Honestly, like that was one of those that I watched the performance. And if you have not seen Fragment, head on over to Penguin Magic and watch the demo, because there is a full performance of Fragment in there. You're not going to know how it works. I had no idea how it works until I, watched the instructional video, and it looks like a miracle. It's a card at number. It's any card at any number type of thing. And if you're into that trick's amazing.
Super good. I just want to jump back to the Facebook thing here. Cyril is thanking Raphael Klein, who is also in the chat, who is his cameraman and a wonderful magician as well. So there's a whole bunch of like, it's fun doing these like live, because we're seeing a whole bunch of like backslapping and congratulations to each other, and it just seems like a lot of people are like super thrilled with each other and which tricks got nominated, which is really exciting to see that there's like some real camaraderie around this, and I think they've all got a shot at winning the award.
Yeah.
Let's I think what we need to do though is we need to sort of recap a little bit what happened Yesterday. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Let's take a look at the decks of the year was another thing that happened. Come on, if you could cooperate, that would be fun.
Yeah, yesterday we did
Yep, there we go.
we nominated 6 for the decks of the year.
Yep.
Which were all decks that we produced in house here at Penguin Magic, and we also had the awards for books of the year. So we're looking at the decks right now.
Yeah, so the decks are coming up right now. So there was the Deland, the Jerry's Nuggets, the Screams at Midnight, the Elite deck, the Tally Hose, and the Emperor decks, which were all very, very pretty decks. So we had a really fun time talking about those yesterday. And then of course let's just take a quick look at the books. Again, we had the Books of Wonder. Obviously, those were reprinted this year, very popular. Resigned to Miracles, fantastic book, really, really interesting book, all sort of about like one topic. Second Thoughts by Ramon Rio, which is the first time this has appeared in English, which is really exciting. Totally Free Will, another very, very popular book this year. Verbal Magic, obviously by Juan Tamariz. A lot of people picking that up for the virtual shows. Worlds Beyond by Paul Curry, another reprint this year, but a lot of people have been like clamoring for it, and it just like flew off the shelves. All super, super great books. Let's take a quick look at the schedule for tomorrow. Friday, December 18th, Nick and I will be live again right here at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the nominees for the Download of the Year and the nominees for the Inventor of the Year. I think some people are going to be pleasantly surprised there, and I think we're going to have some more fun in the chat.
Yep, and then Sunday night, you can join us on me and Eric on the Cool Box Live, where we're going to announce what are we doing, the lecture and the trick of the year.
Yep, lecture and the trick of the year, and we have a special guest. We'll talk more about. Maybe we'll talk.
That's right.
We'll talk a little bit more
How
about
do I
that.
keep forgetting about this crazy special guest we have on
Yeah.
Sunday night?
Yeah, we think we've got it worked out, and it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, and then we've also been talking that somebody had a good idea. I think we don't know when it's going to be, but we will update the schedule for tomorrow. Eric and I are probably going to do like a longer video to do a deep dive on each trick or person that gets nominated either Monday night or Tuesday night next week. But that'll be on the schedule as of tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll probably do that a little bit later, rather than the afternoon. We'll make it more of like a primetime viewing, sort of in the evening. So Nick and I can like really take a deep dive on everything and like really make a meal out of the show, which will be a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Is there anything else we need to do, Eric?
I don't think so. I think the only thing that's left to do is we'll play those videos one more time, and then we'll so we can celebrate all of the nominees that were revealed today, and then
congratulations to everybody, especially Cyril over there. He's in the chat, so what's going on? But hopefully, word spreads to Adrian and Michael and everybody else that was nominated.
Yeah. If you're friends with people on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Feel free to go back and look at this video after we go off the air. Take some screenshots, send it to them, post it on their wall. We want all of the nominees to know because we're revealing it right now.
We haven't told anybody.
Yeah, no one knows that they're nominated right now until Nick and I reveal it or accidentally reveal it, as almost happened in the show. But let's take one more quick look at the nominees, and then we'll sign off, and we'll see you tomorrow. I'm Eric Tate alongside Nick Lacapo. Congratulations to all of the nominees announced today. We'll see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern.